Hey everybody, welcome to another episode of Tia Tastes, where I try new foods and foods from around the world. I have a new SnackCrate. Nom nom nom. This is going to probably be a goofy video because it is early in the AM. I fell asleep on the couch last night really early and was awake at like 3:30 in the morning. I just so happened to be laying there thinking, you know what, I have a food box at my mailbox. Why not do it? Because I'm bored and I'm awake, so why not? So this is what you're gonna get from me early in the morning. I don't typically wear makeup, so that's not an issue. This is my hair from waking up. I don't care. Those are things that just don't bother me. I am who I am, and if you like it, watch it. If you don't, there are plenty of other YouTubers out there that will tell you all about makeup and all about fashion. That is not going to be me. Sorry. Before you know it, I'll be trying new products, maybe as seen on TV products if you guys are interested. Eventually, I will be documenting my weight loss journey. Right now, I'm just having fun because I'm out of work due to medical issues and I'm bored, stuck at home. So let's get to it. This month's SnackCrate is from Korea. And the cool thing about the SnackCrate pamphlet is they give you fun facts and information about the country itself, but then they also show you what is actually included in your box and give you descriptions and maybe little fun facts about the products. When I do taste tests, I tend to not look at the pamphlets because I like to just try the foods without any sort of bias. Whereas some people, when they read the description, think, okay, I hate lemon or I hate chili or, you know, any of those things that they already have this predetermined notion in their head that they don't like. So I feel like that hinders when they do the taste test. Like for me, I don't like coconut usually, I don't like grape, but in trying these international food boxes, I have found that what we have been accustomed to tasting for certain flavors is different than how they taste in international foods. I've actually found that I like dried coconut a lot and I don't necessarily like sweetened coconut. If you decide to try new foods or maybe get one of these international snack boxes, is to go in with an open mind. Just give it a shot. You never know what you're gonna like. Let's just dig into Korea and see what they've got in store for us. There's quite a bit of stuff in here. That's one thing about SnackCrate is that they do seem to fill up their boxes pretty jam-packed. It's like a Tetris game and how they pack it so perfectly in here. Right off the bat, I saw Vienna coffee and hey, it's early in the morning, so let's start with coffee. I got 2 of the Vienna coffee flavor and I also got a white torte flavor. So I'm not going to open this one too because it appears that it's the same cookie, just a different center. So that's just the other version that I got. I can't get it open. This is not really what I was expecting when I saw the outside. It's a little wafer kind of. It looks like it's got a filling of some sort. If you haven't seen my videos before, you will randomly get cattails like that. Anytime I get a new snack box, he is out investigating. Okay, so back to the snack. The texture of it is kind of like a shortbread / wafer. And I think the filling is supposed to be a coffee flavor. Not positive. It's not overly flavorful. I have a pretty good sense of taste because I've guessed a lot of these without actually reading it first. They are shortbread cookies with a coffee and cream flavored center. The taste of the cookie itself is pretty good, but the aftertaste is kind of plasticky. This sounds funny, but it reminds me of the smell of like a little rubber ball that you can get at the drugstore. That's not really a nice way to describe it, but that's what I'm getting as far as the aftertaste. I think I'm going to give this a 7 out of 10. The next item I grabbed out are these. We got 2 of them in the box. And this says, just delicious and fresh baked pie. So, it's got a picture of a strawberry on it. It smells like Pop-Tarts. Okay, it's stuck to the wrapper. This is what it looks like. You can kind of see the flaky layers. And it doesn't look like it's filled with anything. It's just got the stuff on top. But let's see. The strawberry jam on top is pretty good. The flakiness is kind of messy, but the texture is nice. It's just kind of, flavor's just kind of boring. It's just kind of dry, and I think it'd be better if it was like a filling in between the layers. I wouldn't buy it again. I think I'm gonna give this one a 7 out of 10 as well. And I just got pie crust all over me from the package. That is definitely something you would not want to give a child, because you would have pie crust everywhere. I'm not gonna open this one just because it is something that I've tried before, and from my opinion, it's not something I would purchase again. The cake part in here is really dry. The marshmallow is really chewy, and then the coating is just kind of there. It doesn't really add anything to it in my opinion. But these are super popular, and I think we even sell something similar to this in the US. But this is in my Korea box. I just happened to see, this is another thing, and there's Stinker again. This is my cat Stinker. He will join me for taste test often because he thinks that he's gonna get snacks. He's just very curious. If you've had Pocky before, then this is pretty much the same, just a breadstick, not too sweet breadstick, dipped in chocolate, and in this case it's white chocolate with little cookie pieces. So pretty standard. Again, this is something that you can find in a lot of grocery stores now, or if you have an Asian store. It's a very common treat, and if you buy any of the Asian snack boxes, you can pretty much expect to find this or Pocky. The next item is another one that I have had previously that, again, I'm not going to open because it's just going to get stale. What's really cute about this package is it's got a perforation here, and you literally just open up the box like that, and there's another package inside. And it's super cute because it's got a design on the inside package too. So obviously not necessary, but it adds a little something. If you've ever had the little koalas that are filled with chocolate, they're just like a little cookie shell kind of, and it's filled with chocolate. That's pretty much what these are. You can see it a little better on this side, where it's just a shell, and then it's got the chocolate filling. So a really simple little biscuit cookie, but it's cute for kids. The next item in here is an Orion custard soft cupcake with cream and egg yolk filling. Unfortunately, part of my muffin or cupcake is stuck to the inside of the package. So we've got a little mangled cupcake. I was trying to take a big enough bite to get the center, but I really didn't get it. The flavor is it reminds me of a liqueur or something, or like a rum. It has kind of a slight alcohol flavor to it. The cake texture is good. It's soft. It's not too dry, but you can definitely tell it's full of preservatives. I'm gonna have to give this one like a 2, honestly. The filling is barely there. I mean, you saw I took like a quarter of the whole cake and barely got any filling, so I'm not a fan of that one. The next item we got 2 of is a Choco Heim. Choco cream wafers with hazelnuts. So again, really pretty packaging. This looks similar to something I've had before. They're kind of a wafer cookie with they have a filling inside. You may have not seen these in the US, but if you've had pirouette cookies, where it's just a wafer outside and a filling, it's pretty much the same thing. There's a filling. Kind of just tastes like cereal to me, with like a chocolate filling. Nothing special. 6 out of 10. Looks like there's one item in here that is more of a savory. This is a bag of noodle snacks, and this one is spicy rice cake flavor. It says don't boil it, crunch it. So this is like a full-on ramen package. Noodles, spices, but instead of actually boiling it and eating it like soup, you eat it like popcorn or nuts or chips. Sure enough, okay, what we've come to know and love from ramen packets, the seasoning packet. And no joke, full-on noodle block. I've seen ramen snacks plenty, but none where it's the actual block of noodles like this. You're supposed to smash it. We've got all the noodles crushed up. So let's put our seasoning packet in and give it a shake. It just, it's weird because obviously normally this would be a soup. Whew. Powder's going up my nose. That should be coated. Alright, these are pretty well coated. You can't really see it too much, but it seems like it's got a very nice, even coating. It's pretty good. They're crunchy, but they're not. Like, they're not poking my gums. They have really good flavor. If you were a kid and you got to smash your food and shake it and play with it, hello, that's fun. I mean, I'm an adult and it's still fun to play with food sometimes. Wow. If you ate this whole bag, 930 milligrams of sodium. Wow. It's all real ingredients, so I will give it to them for that. But the sodium, holy crap. That's a lot. That's a lot of sodium. I mean, the sodium is super high, but it's a fun snack. It's a tasty snack. And it's unique. And so I'm going to give these a 9 out of 10. Two more things in the box. We'll start with this one. Nothing in English on here. Just a yellow package. Feels like there's like biscuits or something inside. Oh, it's crackers. Oh, and it broke. Come on. So they just look like little multigrain crackers. My confused face is because you're expecting a multigrain cracker, but it's kind of sweet. And the texture is very, like, crisp. It's very flaky. It's not hard. Like I said, it's a wholesome wheat cracker with just a hint of sweetness. And it's definitely a flavor I've never tasted before. It's not a combination we find too much around here. But what I really like about these is the actual texture of the cracker itself. I'm gonna have to give these a 10 out of 10. I really like them. The last item in the box is what looks like a sandwich cookie. Pretty standard. It's a really light peanut butter flavor. Just like the last cracker, it's a real flaky, crispy cookie, not hard and not chewy. I'm not a huge fan of peanut butter, but the texture of these cookies is pretty good. And I think the filling is enough for the, you know, the thickness of the cookie. They're pretty good. I mean, they're just a standard sandwich cookie. But I do, like I said, I do like the texture. I'm gonna give these a 9 out of 10. That's it, kids. Box is empty. As always, I am super pleased with how many items that SnackCrate shoves in this little box. I think that I'm just kind of underwhelmed with this box because when I get these boxes, I hope for something that's like really outside of the box, something I've never seen before. And I think that maybe because we have so many products in the US that are made in Asian countries, maybe that's why these are a little more familiar to me. But I will say I am, other than the sodium content, I think that this one was probably my favorite just because it's fun and it's really flavorful, to be honest with you. This and then these wheat crackers. These were a surprise to me. So, I mean, it's still fun to try all this stuff. It's definitely not my favorite month of SnackCrate or any of my other boxes. As always, really appreciate you joining me again, and I hope you like watching these, and I hope it gives you an idea to try new things, whether it is buying these international snack boxes or just going out into your community and trying new things. I hope that these videos kind of give you an idea that it's fun to step outside your comfort zone, and you never know what you're going to find that you're going to like, to be honest. So thanks again for joining me. Really appreciate you being here. If you like this video, please press the like button below. I'd appreciate it. And if you want to see more like this, press subscribe so you get notified when I put up new videos. Thanks again, everybody, and I hope to see you next time.